Welcome everyone back to another video. The past weekend we have just witnessed the greatest Premier League week of fixtures ever. Let's dive in to the most shocking results. Let's dive into our games from Saturday. Alright, we had the early game, Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Aston Villa actually won 2-1. That was a crazy result. Onana was just insane. He made such a big difference when he came on. I really thought Everton would win this one, but they just weren't hungry enough and they really lacked that goal scorer. Leeds versus Southampton. This was a very good game. This game ended 2-2. Leeds were up 2-0 at one point. Southampton came back, tied it up to 2-2 thanks to Arabo and Kyle Walker-Peters. That was just a very good game with some pretty good goals in it. This was an absolutely amazing game. Arsenal versus Leicester. This was just crazy. I cannot believe it. Jesus with 2 goals and 2 assists. He contributed into every single goal. He's just been amazing. I think he's got to be the best signing so far, at least in the Premier League. Maybe over all the leagues. He's just been so good, and it was just amazing to see him play. Hey, Xhaka, surprisingly, and Martinelli got the other 2. And I thought at one point Leicester might come back because of an own goal from Saliba, who had a great week the first week, but then let in an own goal. And then Madison with another goal, but not enough because Martinelli scored a minute later and crushed their hopes. Also, Brighton Newcastle was an unbelievable game. Nick Pope. Oh my gosh, Nick Pope. He's literally insane. Brighton and Newcastle not being able to get a goal. Newcastle probably had like 20. Same with Brighton. But Nick Pope is just so good. I think he's also got to be one of the best signings. Hence why I picked him in fantasy draft. He's just been so good, and it's just unbelievable. Man City 4, Bournemouth 0. But I'll take that. Literally, Haaland was nowhere to be found. 8 touches all game. 8 touches. Lerma had him pocketed. The only good player that City had was De Bruyne, and he just went through our whole team and just destroyed us. But literally, I'm happy with that. I feel like it was a good performance overall. I'll take that. A goal from Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Gundogan, and then an own goal from Jefferson Lerma just in the last minute. But overall, a good performance and kind of a shock for a lot of City fans with Haaland only getting 2 passes and 8 touches. Not looking good. And then we had another 0-0 draw, Wolves Fulham. That was a very good game, very close. Those teams are like neck and neck. I feel like they'll be battling it out a lot, and I just feel like that was a good fixture. So that's 2 ties for Fulham so far. The game of all games. Brentford 4, Manchester United 0. I cannot believe it. I literally, after the first goal, I was like, all right, United always let up the first goal. And after the second, I was like, what? And then after the third, I was just in pure shock. I could not believe it at all. It was 4-0 by the 30th, the 37th. That is absolutely insane against Manchester United. Literally, it was insane. Da Silva was just toying with them with a goal from Jensen, Ben-Mee, Mbeumo, and Da Silva. All scored before the 35th. It was just absolute bloodbath out there. I still can't believe it when I'm looking at it. Ten Hag needs to make some major changes if they want any hope of staying up. Because right now, Manchester United are in 20th place. All right, heading on to the fixtures from Sunday. We had Forest versus West Ham. Forest surprisingly got the win 1-0 after a just horrible performance versus Newcastle the first week. But I feel like they really got away with murder. West Ham literally could have had like 50 goals that game. They had 2 bar downs. They had a goal line clearance and a penalty save. Literally, what more could they have done? The ball just didn't want to go in the net for them. And Awani scored right before halftime, and they ended up winning 1-0. The other game on Sunday was your big boy, your big Chungus, the greatest game so far this season and might be for the whole season. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2. This was absolutely crazy. Started off insane with Chelsea just destroying Tottenham in the first half. Koulibaly was an absolute worldie from the top of the box. A volley off a corner with a Cucurella assist. And that was just amazing. And the tensions were a little high at that point, but they got much higher as the game went on. Right after the second half started, Højbjerg scored an amazing goal after a possible foul, and Tuchel and Kant were just going at it, yelling at each other. It was crazy. Then I don't know what happened to the entire right side of Tottenham, but Reece James was just completely open and tapped the ball in the net. It was 2-1. We all thought it was over, but your boy Harry Kane scores in the 96th to tie the game for them 2-2. And the way the game ended, even after the whistle, was even better. They both went up for a handshake, and let's just say it wasn't pretty. That has got to be one of the game of the season. The final game of the game week was a Monday game. Oh my gosh. Liverpool won, Crystal Palace won. Nunes with a red card. I don't know what he was thinking. He kind of started the feud between him and Anderson, but then Anderson's the one that really forced him to get the red card. But when he went like this, I don't think he purposely meant to headbutt him. I just think he was trying to act tough, and it just didn't work out. But great performance from Crystal Palace overall. Absolute amazing goal from Eze. From Zaha. Eze slotting it straight through to Zaha with an amazing finish. And then as Nunes gets the red card, Diaz takes the responsibility and scores an absolute perler. It was just gorgeous. Just going through the whole team and slotting down on the right side netting. That was just crazy. I thought after that they would be able to come back, but they weren't. And that's 2 ties for Liverpool already against non-top 6 teams. That's going to be really tough to come back against. Before this video is over, I'm just going to give my quick predictions for the next game week. On Saturday, 7:30, we have Tottenham Wolves. That's going to be a really good one, but I think Tottenham's going to be able to win this one 2-0. I think Son will get both goals. He's been a little out of form, but I feel like he's going to be hungry to get one this game. And Wolves just tied to Fulham, so I think they're not looking too strong at the moment. Everton versus Forest. If Forest played how they did against Newcastle, Everton's got this. But if they played how they did against West Ham, could be a closer game. But I'm going to go 1-0 Everton. They're going to get the clean sheet, and I'm guessing a goal from Demarai Gray. Next up, another 10 o'clock game is Leicester-Southampton. This is going to be a really tricky game, but I think Leicester will win this one 3-1. 2 goals from Maddison, 1 from Tielemans, and I just think Leicester will just destroy Southampton, and Southampton will just get a pity goal at the end. That doesn't really matter, but I think it'll be 3-0 at one point. Southampton getting a late goal to make it 3-1. Fulham versus Brentford. That's going to be a really good game, but I think that Brentford's got this one in the bag. I'm going to say 2-1 Brentford. They're just looking so good. I think both goals are going to come from De Silva, and I'm thinking Harry Wilson for Fulham. If he's back in time. If not, then most likely Mitrovic. We also have oh my gosh, these games are so good this week. We have Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. This is gonna be a crazy game, I feel. Um, hmm. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go 2-2 Crystal Palace Aston Villa. They both looked really good in the second game week, and I think they're both gonna be hungry for a win. Considering Crystal Palace hasn't gotten one, and Aston Villa just beat Everton, but they didn't win their first one, so I'm guessing 2-2. And then Bournemouth Arsenal. The 12:30 game. I feel really confident about this. I'm going to go with 1-1, I think. I know that's a bit out there, but I just feel like with our defense now, with Neto and Marcos Senesi, we're just looking really good. And now Arsenal has Smith Rowe and Fabio Vieira out. That's looking really good for us. If we could hold off Jesus, I think we'll have enough to get a goal. And I think we'll let in at least one, but I think the score will end 1-1, a draw. On Sunday, we have West Ham Brighton. That's also going to be a good one. I think West Ham hasn't won either of their games, so they're going to be really hungry to get the win here. And I'm going to guess 2-0 West Ham. Leeds and Chelsea. Ooh, this is a tricky one, but with the way Chelsea been looking recently, I'm going to go with 3-1. I think Leeds will actually score the first goal, and Chelsea will come back and just crush all of their dreams and hopes. 3-1 for that game. And the 11:30 game on Sunday is absolutely crazy. City versus Newcastle. I'm going with a 1-1 draw. I think this game's going to be super, super good. Literally, City are looking so good right now, but Newcastle just have the confidence, and they are looking so strong. This is going to be a really good game. I'm guessing 1-1, one from Gundogan and one from Wilson. This is just going to be a very good game. I would stay tuned for that one. And then the Monday game, Liverpool, the Monday game, once again, Man U versus Liverpool. Man U's going to really, really, really need to come out strong. Same with Liverpool, honestly. Man U lost both of theirs, and Liverpool tied both of theirs. But I think if Jurgen knocks some sense into them, they'll be able to just go out and destroy United. I'm guessing 3-1 Liverpool, 2 goals from Louis D, and a goal from Robertson. And Man U, I don't know what to expect from them. They're just horrible. All right, that is my review of Match Week 2 and my predictions for Match Week 3. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know down below if you want an update on my Predict and Win League and the fantasy draft so far. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you!